tired of doing it all, putting yourself last, and feeling not enough? If so, this is your podcast to spark love for yourself and your life. I'm Natasha Koo, and I'm here because you matter. And being naturally confident is your right. Let's say yes to ourselves. Welcome to the first episode of the Feminine Space podcast. I'm Natasha Koo, the tribe leader of Feminine Space, and I welcome you to the first episode and the first story. This time it will be my story, and I want to share with you just exactly why I started Feminine Space. You see, Feminine Space is your sisterhood tribe for celebration and self-realization. This is a place where you can flow with self-love and also ignite your natural power. So what kind of self-love are we speaking of here? And what natural power am I talking about? I will be starting a 10-episode series on the topic of confidence. So I want to branch out and speak to you about all those parts of us, those layers of us, which at different points of our lives, we may not have given enough attention to, or parts of us we may be disconnected from. I want to give you this opportunity to explore and hear of stories and take home practical exercises where you can dig deeply into yourself and feel your natural power. And in this, absolutely flow with self-love effortlessly. So let me tell you my story. Growing up, I was born in Hong Kong, and as I was taught in Asian culture how to be a good girl. In this, I learned it is important to listen to others. It is important not to talk back at adults. It is not good to be rude. You get rewarded if you do what people tell you to do. So as a child, like almost every other child in this world, I took on the beliefs of the adults around me. I began to become this little person that was really just an imitation of the people around me. I remember always trying to manage the outside. I learned very early on that the better I fix others, especially their moods, their emotions, the earlier I would feel safe. So this turned me into a little peacekeeper, and this in turn turned me into a young adult who was a conflict avoider. In the same line, I also kept looking on the outside for people's approval, because that was when I felt good. Often with the teachings of my parents, especially in this Chinese style of parenting, it is very, very normal to keep saying what was not well done, to criticize, and to say what could be improved on. There was barely any mention of what I did well, or what was right, or how things are just enough. This made me feel like I was never enough. So I always tried to meet the expectation. I always tried to do better, feeling that deep down, I wasn't enough. And I constantly had to prove something, because there was some kind of standard out there that was meant to achieve, and I rarely got there. I had very low self-esteem and also low confidence. To be honest, I didn't even know who I really was. As I got older and worked multiple jobs and went to university, my heart started beating. As in, I felt what I was more passionate about. I felt the person in me who was living. At the same time, I felt many blocks, limiting beliefs, many doubts, and the critical voice, this false friend inside of me, and who I often listened to and took as truth. I struggled emotionally. There were moments where I just did not feel good about myself. and I did not know how to lift myself up. This outward search for recognition, for approval, was just not serving me. I could feel that my life had to be something more. And it is this fire, this flame, this inner knowing that I am something more. What I am living now, it can't be true, and it can't be it. Fast forward a few years, I discovered my healing abilities, my talent to feel energy and to heal others intuitively. At the beginning, as you can imagine, I definitely doubted myself. I questioned if I was even hallucinating. Parts of me rejected such a beautiful, great gift. Parts of me could not stand receiving, having goodness in this world. It took time and it took trust. I began to believe in myself, to believe in the universe and what it had planned out for me. And today, I have founded Feminine Space so that women from all over the world can be who they truly are without shame, guilt. There is no reason to hide anymore because through my own experiences, I learned that we are not here to live in imitation of others. We are not here to follow a formula. It will never make us content. Our true gift is simply who we are. All we have to do is lift out in expression, in action, in being what is already there. That's what I mean by ignite your natural power. I feel it in you. I feel it in every single individual. I have created Feminine Space so that women, when they hear of a women's group or a women's community, you no longer feel this catty, aggressive comparison or competition between women. Instead, I am building a supportive, loving, raw space where you can be who you are without fear of judgment. I have started Feminine Space because my little self would have wanted so badly such a safe space for her to grow. As a child, I had many, many moments of fear. I had many, many moments of insecurity, moments where I felt like I didn't know what I was doing, and I definitely did not give myself the allowance, the acceptance to be who I was. So I extend an invitation to you, and I invite you to subscribe to this channel, to this podcast, and follow this journey with me. We will begin every Tuesday with a new episode where we journey through a part of us which may need a little bit more love, support, reconnection, or just pure celebration. I want to ask you, when was the last time you did something for yourself for 21 days in a row? Yep, 3 weeks. When was the last time you gifted yourself such attention? If you're thinking, no way, I don't have time for that, and how would I even pay attention to myself for 21 days? What does that even mean? Then I invite you to go to femininespace.com and join me and the other amazing ladies who are all already on this journey. It's a 21-day self-love challenge, and I invite you to say yes to yourself. I said yes to me, and that opened up new doors to opportunities, to loving who I am, to expressing who I am, and to waking up every morning knowing that I am enough, and knowing that this day is a day where I can be who I am, and that is exactly what I need to do and where I need to be. So I invite you to join us on this 21-day self-love challenge. I will walk you hand in hand and give you exercises every day so you can feel the beauty that you are. Sign up for it and do it if you feel it is time now. It is time to start loving yourself and giving yourself the attention that you have always deserved. If you feel like you're not there yet, it is not for you right now, then don't. You are perfect just where you are, and whatever you need will come at the right time. And I'm so blessed to speak to you, to your heart, and to the parts of you who are listening, and know that you deserve everything in this world. For the show notes and to sign up for the 21-day free self-love challenge, just go to femininespace.com/intro. Share this podcast with the ones you love. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, and I wish you a beautiful week. Don't forget, let's flow with self-love and ignite our natural power. See you next Tuesday for the first episode of the Confidence series. Till then, you are not alone. Want to walk your path with other amazing women who get you? Join us at the free Feminine Space Facebook community. Just request access at femininetribe.com. See you there.